I know you guys can't hear. We've got to wait for the music to stop. $50 seconds to go. Then we've got the ads. 2.5 minutes. Okay, here they are. Play. Hold on.
Computer skills, leisure and lifestyle, languages. The Parramatta College also offers New South Wales government-funded courses. Eligibility criteria applies. Improve your personal and professional development with an award-winning community college. Enroll today at Parramatta College. Call 9687-2072. That's 9687-2072. Or visit parramattacollege.edu.au. Station sponsor. The Hills to Hawkesbury Community Newspaper is a family-owned and operated free community magazine. 10,000 copies are printed every fortnight and delivered to 75 different locations across the Hills and Hawkesbury areas. If you're unable to pick up a printed copy, there is free online access at hillstohawkesbury.com.au. Plus the newspaper's social media site. The Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim is to inform, involve and inspire, which is why partnering with a live 90.5 makes perfect sense. Station sponsor.
We're Invictus Partners, an Australian company specialising in checking software usage across the major vendors like SAP, Oracle, IBM, Microsoft and VMware. Are you looking to reduce your software fees? Are you worried about being audited? Are you migrating to the cloud? Do you need help working out your software usage versus entitlement?
Love, like and share the page, guys. We're just about to go live on radio. So we'll be live in a minute. Yeah, 1 minute. You people made me laugh. Grand Rising, everyone. Donna Warrior. Oh my gosh. John Greasley, hi from Scotland. Well done. We always have no sound on the first bit of our radio show. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. We're just waiting for the ads to finish. We've got 5 seconds. I need the air on more, Ellie. If you could just turn that thing up towards me, that'd be great. And welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. If you'd like to have a free reading, then come over to the main page on Facebook, which is Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're streaming live across 7 platforms tonight. I've lost one platform because it archived itself. Don't ask me how. So if you want to have a free reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm an international psychic medium. I relay messages straight directly from spirit through to you. I don't have any cards. I don't have any I don't know what, like pebbles. I don't have any stones. I don't have any, crystal balls. I don't have tarot cards, nothing. I just use a pen and a paper and spirit. You can see that on my desk here through the Facebook Live. That's all I have. I don't have anything else. If I was to go do cards now, I would be limiting myself because I don't have to rely on anything to give me any messages. I've got pretty much probably around 3,000 validations, if not more. If I was to get all of them, it'd probably be about 4,000 or 5,000, I'm guessing. So I've got nearly, I think, about 2,800 that I've put on my main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and that's under the validations photo album. So that's just for this year. So each year I'll keep on updating that. But if you'd like to join my page, then go over to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Love, like, and share the page. I also do Psychic TV as well. And I did a show with Harry T the other week. I was invited as a special guest over there on not last Saturday, the Saturday before show, which was amazing. He's an amazing human being. I love him. And he's just got that beautiful, beautiful, natural energy. And it really resonates with me because I know it's genuine. So, and I just want to say hello to everybody here. We've got Donna Warriner. She said, "Grand rising, everyone." I mean, I'm not the queen, so I do have an ability to relay proper messages through spirit, but I don't believe I'm the best in the world. But anyway, but thank you for that. I have Tiana Stevens. She says, "Hi, Lesley, Ellie, Spirit, and happy Monday." Of course. And Brooke Louise, hello there. We've got Lisa Hemingway. Hello. So tell me where you're from, guys, suburb, state, country, county, and where you're watching me from on the live stream. So I've been in plenty of people's bedrooms, bathrooms, in baths, watching their TV whilst they're cooking, doing lots of stuff like that. So John Greasley's from Scotland. Thanks for joining me. Kelly Finney, she says, "I hope everyone has had a wonderful week." Yes, well, it's Monday. It was a great day today. So very productive for me, which is good. I love being productive. So Lorna Hearn, she says, "Good morning, Lesley and Ellie, 7 a.m. in Orcansay." I can say that word now. Colleen Deegan, hello. Jasmine Daniel is watching. We've got Tina Milton, Lisa, I've already said that, from Yorkshire. Marlene Bolton, she's nil sound on the live. That's because when we start the show on the radio, we have to wait for the songs to finish. We have to wait for the advertisements to finish as well, the sponsored ads, who pay for us to stay here. Stephanie Murray, hello. Lisa Hopper, Ethnic, yes, I know there's no sound. Shami, hello there, sister. She is on here as well. She's going to be an amazing psychic medium coming up in the future. I can feel it with her. I can see it with her as well. So Jenny Lynn Berkeley, hello. We've got Christine Foote, hello. So hello. Shami says, Brooke Louise, all good now. Yep. So Andy Den, good evening. She says, and the spirit, she said, "Hi, Lesley and Spirit, the Queen's live thing on." Oh, okay, fair enough. John Greasley, yes, getting good vibration. Okay, it's cool. Rose Mann, she says, from Dublin, Ireland, would really appreciate a future reading. So I think I've done about 4,000 readings for you there, Rose. But anyway, we will do one again tonight. So leave it with me. Jade Cassar, hello. We've got Stephanie Murray, hello, from Virginia. Layla Kagates. I can't really see that name, but anyway, it's I've been having hay fever all day and all yesterday afternoon as well. I was okay last night, but then this morning it got me. So I feel like, like when you feel really like head tired and stuff like that. So let's keep going. Adriana De Giglio, it's a cool name, that one. I really like that name. So listening from the UK is Lisa Hemingway. Thanks for joining me. So we've got Tanya Aikens, hello. Crystal LaRaff, hi Lesley, would really appreciate a message from Spirit if you can, please, and thank you. So we'll go to Crystal. If I missed your message tonight, then please tell me again, or write it again, because sometimes I don't even ever see any kind of message from you until the very end or till the next day when I go and look at it. Look at the messages. So please don't be offended if I don't read your message out or say hello to you. It's because I can't see you. I try and get around to everybody. I mean, I do this 8 hours a week so that I can help people. I'm not trying to ignore you for any reason at all. So don't take offense to it. So we've got a lot of people that come on my shows, and I stream across 7 platforms. So you can imagine, like I have to have 10 brains when I do this, including talking to spirits. So I don't even know how I do it sometimes. So Stephanie Murray, can you tell me anything about my love life or any messages for me? So, and if I'm drawn to you when I'm calling out your name, I will write down your name. Most of the time I just go ahead and start reading, but I feel like I just need to acknowledge a few more people and draw in spirit now, so that spirit can actually, get the feel for who's here. And they will know that you're here as well. So if you want a loved one to come through, then you need to call upon them yourself as well, and then they will draw me to your name. See, on my iPad, guys, I don't see anything but your name and your question. You can see it on the live feed here. I don't really get to see anything. I can see who's watching, etc. If I scroll up, I can see the questions. Don't write me novels because it takes too long for me to read it. And I won't be able to read it, especially on live radio, because it just takes too long and the system will kick in after 7 seconds of dead air. So I have to make sure that I'm always talking or always got something going on. Otherwise, the system will kick in. So don't write me long messages. So we've got Paul Strife here. Hello. We've got Jenny Lynn Berkeley. She's from United States in Ohio. Thanks for joining me. We've got Renee Jade. Hi, Leslie from Australia in Frankston. Hello there. We've also got here Renee Jade. She says, started a new job today. Well done. Go figure. And keep your head up, like keep your chin up, because I feel like that's going to be very good for you. And smile, okay? So when you smile, it all will resonate through everybody else there, Jade, okay? So that's going to be really good for you. So let's go back to Christelle Laraf. So she said that she wanted a message from Spirit. I appreciate a message from Spirit. Now, why is my head itching already? So my head's getting really quite itchy because I feel like that someone's touching your hair, and I feel like this is a male, and this is a male in the passing, okay? And I feel like this person's just there just to let you know that they're around, and just like stroking your hair when you need it the most, and you'll feel like it's quite itchy sometimes. And I also get number 23 around you, so 2 and 3 is 5. So you got the month of May as well. I also feel like the number 11 around you is also going to be significant. So coming up in November, pace yourself right now and get enough sleep, because you're going to be very busy. And they're also telling me too that there's a couple of little issues around work and play. So don't play too hard that you can't work, in other words, if you get my drift. And I'll leave that there. But this, sorry, I've got to go back to this male. So this male is dark brown hair, dark brown eyes, and I feel like he's got his heart on his sleeve, okay? And he's also a quiet and soft-hearted person. And I get the name M around him, okay? So like Michael, Mike, or something like that. I know that sounds very general, but Michael, Michael, something like that. That's what I'm getting, Michael. And I feel like this is an elder man, like a father figure or uncle or something like that around you. And I feel like this man had issues with his throat as well, or you have issues with your throat, because I feel like my throat is like I'm choking on my throat, or like my swallowing. So, and there's a lot of anxiety around you as well. So please just take it easy on yourself, and keep your chin up there, lovey. Everything's going to be fine. It's just a matter of you pushing through and getting through all the tough times right now. And I just want to say hello to Ellie here. Ellie, the air conditioning's turned off and I'm roasting.
It's on.
Oh, really? How come it's not facing me?
It's swing.
Yeah, maybe just face it on me because I'm cooking. Thanks, Ellie. Poor Ellie, she freezes here and I'm cooking because I've got all spirit hanging around me. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. And poor Ellie freezes to death. She's going to have to get my big jacket on, huh?
I'm right there.
She's like rugging up and I'm roasting. So every time I come in the studio, I feel the energy in here straight away, and I'm just going to wear my t-shirts, I swear to God, because I can't hack the heat from spirit. So anyway, Jill Polglass, hello. We've got Brandy Brown, hello. Hope all is well, beautiful. Yes. We've also got here, Marlene Bodge says, tis 11:13 p.m. At night in Australia. Right. Whereabouts are you? You must be over it. So that must be, if it's 9, 10, 11, I don't know where that would be actually in Australia. So Zaria says, I'm always in bed when I watch your lives. Fair enough. So whatever floats your boat there, Zaria. So let me go back to Stephanie. So Stephanie, I get the number 12 around you. So 1 and 2 is 3. So you got the month of March. And I also want you to go and look up the 1, 2, 3 angel numbers as well on Google. and also December. So those are significant birthdays, anniversaries. And also I feel like for you going forward, there's just a few little issues that I feel there's something not right with your belly, okay? The lower plumbing area of your stomach. If that's not you, with someone around you, I feel like this is a younger, could potentially be a younger lady. And I feel like this is maybe 23 to 29 years of age or something like that. Or what's the number 23 and 29, they're saying to me. So 2 and 3 is 5, so you got the month of May, and also 9 and 2 is 11. So going back to the month of November again, and February. And number 2. Wow, lots of numbers for you. So I feel like there's a big family around you as well. And I feel like there's a big gathering now. Who's the person also with the sore throat around you as well? Because I feel like that this person's like can't swallow. This person can't swallow. And I also get the anxiety around you as well. And I feel like this sometimes keeps you awake at night. Now, they're showing me you in bed, and I feel like that your legs are really restless in bed. It's like you can't sleep. Okay, so it's like the 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, up, going to the bathroom, going back to bed, and just like scratching your head and just going back to bed, as if say, why am I waking up? I can't get back to sleep. Then you'll get back to sleep at like 5 o'clock, and you've got to wake up again. So. But anyway, I'll leave that there, but keep your chin up, because I feel like that things are going to get better for you, and things are going to start to pace itself out. Okay, so don't feel this despair, but I also feel like for you too, there's a lot of little communication mishaps coming up, but you need to pull back the reins so that you don't get involved. So zippity zip the mouth. Okay, so don't say nothing, just go okay, all right, and let it write itself out. And I'll leave that there. But any validations yet for you there, Ellie? Not yet. So love, like, and share the page, guys. I also want to call in some random act of kindness tonight too. I've got plenty of gifts. I showcased them last night on my live show last night. So what we normally do is anybody that does a random act of kindness, any of the private reading money that I get, I pay for going to pay it back to doing postage and sending off gifts to people around the world to make them feel better. And the gifts that I receive is from a lady by the name of Jess Black, and she hand makes all these crystal bracelets for me, little angels with crystals on it as well, little angel key rings. She makes a lot of stuff. And I also get D King has also sent me down a lot of stones and things like that to hand out to people so that I can share the love around the world, and also just make sure that people that are suffering, that actually have something that they can look forward to receiving in the post from us. And so if you have a random act of kindness, I feel like that you need to share this with everyone. And I'm not talking about just the basic, I fed the neighbor's cat, I took the garbage out, whatever. I'm talking about something significant where you're not expecting anything back, but it's actually helped somebody else out in the world. Like I do this 8 hours a week free. I must do probably 100 readings in the space of 4 days. So if I can do it, then anybody else can do it as well. It's just a matter of, just stop being, like that selfish person and just push it out to everybody else. And once we start sharing more love around the world, I feel like that's going to change a few things in a better direction for you. And, and if you're grateful for what you have and receive, then you will get more from the universe as well. So let's keep going. All right. Kayla Jenkins is watching. Hello. So who else have we got here? 17th birthday. His birthday tomorrow. Okay. So Lisa Hopkins drinking coffee while watching in Missouri in the USA. That's cool. So Kayla Jenkins, she's in New Zealand. Thanks for joining me. John Greasley, all about frequency vibration. Fair enough. Lisa Hemingway, 12 noon here in the UK. We've got a lot of people around the world. So Renee Jade, I'd appreciate if you could reach Dakota. Is Dakota a name, or is that I could have sworn that was a suburb overseas. Is that right, Ellie? Would you know?
It's a state.
Dakota.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of that. I think I've heard of that in another world. So yes. Ellie Grace. Zaria. Very cold here today. Lisa Hemingway, where are you today? So we've got Marie Moore. She's good evening, Leslie, Ellie, and Spirit. I'm in bed, Sydney, New South Wales. I have to choose a lawyer for Mum. How do I pick the right one? Mum is suffering in the nursing home. Was wondering if Spirit has any messages for me. Yes, I think that I've actually done a private reading for you there, lovey, and it still stands for me what I've told you. So 100%. I've already given you that advice, and I can't do that on air anyway. I apologise for that. So I can't even say Patricia Thompson. I couldn't get that out then. My gosh, who's that person around you, Patricia, that has a little bit of a speech problem or a bit of dementia, something not right with the mind? They can't say words properly. So who's that around you? And I've got Teresa Gardner. Hello there, lovey. Thank you for joining me. So we've got Shaman Barker. Hi, listening from Hamilton in Victoria. Love your work and would love a reading. So Charmaine, let's go with you. So guys, with Spirit, this is how it works, okay? So love, like, and share the page, as well as Spirit expects everybody to be respectful on the live show. So when it comes to asking for the reading, if you say to me, any messages for me today without even a please or a thank you, Spirit will draw me away from it. Even though I've read it out, it'll automatically draw me away and just say, don't forget it, So it's all about being, having some manners, because I realize myself too that people have lost a lot of manners in this world. So let's lift up the game, guys, and start saying please and thank you, and watch how the universe changes for you. So Brandy Brown says, love to listen to you. Oh, thank you. So we've got Charmaine. Let's go back to her. Where were you? What was that? Gosh, I've lost it now. Where is it? Oh God, the feed goes so fast. I don't even know what she asked for now. The feed goes so fast on here. Here we go. Charmaine Barker. And she says, hi, listening from Hamilton, Victoria. Love your work and would love a reading. So I'll just do a general for you. So what do I get? Now, I for my right ear, I feel like there's some issue with someone that has, like they're saying to me, like perforated eardrum or something like that. Something's not right, or grommets when they were younger. I don't know what's wrong with the ear, but my ear seems to be hurting inside. And that's not me, okay? So, and I feel like this is a right ear. But anyway, we'll keep going. I get the number 11 and 12. There's definitely got to be someone around you that has issues with speech problems, because I feel like I can't talk. And I feel like my tongue is just tied here. So they're actually saying to me, your tongue is tied in real life, and not literally, but because you can't say a few things. You want to say a few things, but you can't say what you really think at the moment. So hold back the reins, and it's meant to be like this, okay? So going forward, I don't want you saying everything that you think, because you shoot from the hip all the time, and that gets you into trouble. So pull back the reins as well. It's time to learn lessons, guys. It's time to learn lessons and pull back the reins with regards to just shooting off your mouth, okay? And that's really, really important for you right now, because I feel like there's a communication breakdown and you really want to get everything off your chest, but I'm telling you, it's not right now. So 2 to 4 weeks away and you will have your say. So hold back the fort, hold back everything if you can help it. Just pull back the reins so that you don't get yourself in trouble. And I also see white car around you as well, 4-door. And I feel like this car has issues with it as well. They're saying to me this needs maintenance. I just see maintenance all over it. Even like the tires, something's not right with the tires. I feel like the back right tire, so depends on what country you're in, but for our country, the steering wheel is on the right-hand side of the car. So this will be the passenger right side of the car. Definitely something's not right with that part. I feel like there's a ding in it, or there's something not right with the tire, or something around that area, the back of it. They're showing me quite clear. If that's not you, it's going to be someone just around. So just around whoever there. So Crystal Arap, Aileen Photo, Lisa Hemingway, or Brandy Brown, someone around there. So, and I also get lower pain in my lower stomach as well for you. So who's got the bloating around you with the stomach? Because I just saw the stomach swelling up. So who's that around you? And yeah, that's sometimes it's painful. Sometimes they just get the swelling with no pain. That's what I'm seeing. But I feel like there's a gluten issue, or like an allergy issue to gluten or something like that. So please go and get yourself checked, or the person that's around you. I feel like this is a young lady. Okay, a young lady around you that has that issue. So please go and get yourself checked. If that's not you, it's around any one of those people that I just mentioned. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Oops, what am I doing? Okie doke. So welcome to the show, guys. We're already, half an hour in. So love, like, and share the page and send me your questions on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll see me there. I'm an international medium, psychic medium. I relay direct messages from spirit through to you. And it's like when you come out of the bathroom and the bathroom mirror is a bit misty. That's how I see spirit. They come to me transparent and they're on my right side. So I hardly ever look at the camera while I'm on the live. I look to my right because that's where I see everything. It's like the right brain hemisphere is your subconscious mind, and that's the part that talks to spirit. The left brain hemisphere is the conscious mind, and that's the mind that actually that listens to me, and that's the one that makes all the logic decisions. However, your subconscious mind on the right is always like aligning with the universe. So whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling is directly aligning with the universe, and you're always going to be right. For example, if you say, oh, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I'll just get by till the end of the week or whatever, or I don't want this to happen, whatever, it's definitely going to happen. You're not going to get by. You're not going to have money. You'll just get by till the end of the week. It's always going to be like that, and I'll leave that there. Is there a validation there for you, Ellie?
There was just one from Stephanie Murray. She said thank you.
Oh, thank you. Fair enough. Did I actually? Yeah. That we need a little bit more meat in the validation there, Stephanie. But thanks for the thank you. So that's a classic. What else have we got here? Okie dokie. Rosie Stevens, hello. So Leona Sunday, thank you for sharing. Christine Foot, hello. Do the spirits have a sense of my path, please? Christine. Wow, what I feel for you there, Christine, is I feel like there's a little bit of chaos around you at the moment, okay? And I feel like even though you've just said that you want to know if what spirits have for a sense of your path, I just feel like that going forward, it's like you're a very spiritual person yourself, but you're not quite sure how to use it properly at the moment, okay? And I feel like that's going to come around later on. So 2 to 3 years' time, it's all going to start to make sense to you with what's going on around you now. And I also feel like the path for you is to educate yourself a bit more. I just heard education. So if you're not already doing that, then you need to step up and start to do some more stuff for yourself, because I feel like you're doing everything for everybody else. And being the rock is okay for the family and whoever else you're supporting, but it's time for you now and to get out of automatic mode, okay? So you're not actually looking into the future as much as I would like to see you do that. So once you start looking into the future for yourself and start planning for the 3 months, 6 months, 12 months going forward, I feel like that's going to change your life, okay? Because then you'll know exactly where you want to be, exactly where you need to be. And then the universe will start to deliver everything that you want in your path. So that's not just for you, it's for everybody else as well. And over to you there, Ellie. Oh, you got nothing? Oh, I thought you were looking at me because you had something. Okie doke, let's keep going. So Nicole Jenkins, hello. Charmaine, listening from Hamilton in Victoria. That's cool. I've already done you. Charmaine. All right, Chloe, hello there. Kayla Jenkins, you have an amazing gift. Oh, thank you very much there. So Mandy Brown is watching. So we've got Mandy and Brandy Brown watching, the twins. Very cool. I like how they've got their names like that. Aileen Forge says, sharing is caring. Always share, even when I don't ask for a message, as you are brilliant at what you do. And I know so many others will benefit from what you do for others. Is so kind and generous. Always love you, Leslie. Oh, thank you, Aileen. You're very beautiful. Thank you for all that you do for us, all for free. Yes, 100%. I do 8 hours a week, and sometimes I can't even do the nights because I'm just so exhausted from, you can imagine if I do 100 readings a week and then I do private readings on the weekend, I've had to push all my private readings to the weekend because I'm so busy during the week. And, the shows take a lot out of me. And sometimes I can't even do like a Sunday night or sometimes mainly a Tuesday night because that's when it's just full on for me. So I try my best to, push through to do 8 hours a week. Sometimes I do 10 or even more with the private readings. So that's quite a lot of hours a week. But anyway, we'll keep going. I don't mind doing it anyway. I enjoy doing this for people because I had cancer 16 years ago. And when I was really sick, I had people from all those nurses helping me, getting me to walk again, getting me to breathe again, etc. And this is my payback so that I can actually share my gift around the world. all for free. So I try and get to as many people as I can so that I can, help them, because I know there's a lot of people in despair, and I get a lot of messages after the show. But and I've saved quite a few lives around the world with regards to, just putting them into a better perspective so that they can actually feel like they're worth something, so they can feel like they've got something to live for, So there's nothing worse than having, no family, no friends, nothing, and then you're all by yourself, and then it's just doom and gloom. And yet you've got so much to live for, and I see it all, and I try and help as many people as I can, without the big fat head that some people get, the ego. I try and keep that out of the perspective here, and I like to remain as humble as I can. And I feel like that spirit always rewards me, because I don't have that ego with regards to what I do. It's just really nice to help people, and that's what I love. So Daniel Anderson, hello there. Lisa Hemingway, my first time here. She says, this is a great show, Lesley. Thank you. Well, you haven't seen nothing yet then, girlie. So Michelle Colburn, she says, hello, lovely Lesley. I am really in need of some guidance, please. Thank you so much. Take care. So Michelle, what do I get for you? Why is my eyes itchy around you? So, and I feel like that you've actually been crying. How do you spell your name? Coburn. So I actually feel like you've been crying. Now my eyes feel like they're quite itchy as well. So I don't know if that's the makeup that you're allergic to or what the story is. And I feel like something's not right there with the eyes. And I feel like there's probably just tears and makeup everywhere. I can see them. Actually, I can see the makeup running down now. So if that's not you, who's that immediate female around you? And I feel like this girl has got like mousy colored hair, not as blonde as mine, but mousy colored to blonde streaks in her hair. And I feel like she's got hazel eyes, if that's not you. And I also get that there's a few relationship sorrows around you as well. And I also feel like for you, the number 23, 2 and 3 is 5. So you got the month of May as well, birthdays, anniversaries, busy time coming up for next year as well, February and March. So brace yourself, all right? And it's going to be really good, because I feel like there's more money coming in. So I can see the pharaohs. My spirit guide is a pharaoh, believe it or not. I had to work that one out only, I think, last year or this year as well. So anyway, he's showing me the money, which is like the pharaoh money. It's like when you come out of watching a movie, and it's like those pirate movies, and they go into the ocean on their old-fashioned pirate ship boat, and they pull up the anchor when it's got the treasure chest. I can never say that word. The treasure chest there, and sure as ever, and they crack it open, and it's got all this beautiful gold and bronze and silver coins, and this is what I see for you. So I see the money going out, I see the coins going out, and they always show me as the old-fashioned money, but then I see the dollar signs coming in, I see the new modern money coming in, it's showing me. So, and then hold your hand out like this if you can see me on the live, and then watch the money come flowing in. So hold your hand down and accept it. So they say that right to receive, left to leave. Okay, so don't put your left hand out, of course. Put your right hand out so that you can receive the money, okay? And I'll leave that there, because I feel like that's going to be really good around February. Yep, I said February, March next year. So wait for it. And there's also a couple of opportunities coming up for you. So 2 opportunities coming up for you. Oh boy, and they just gave me pain in my right ovary, and I never ever have issues with my ovaries. So I feel like this is for you. So please get that checked. It's like PCOS or something's not right, like cysts on the ovaries or something like that. So the right ovary for you. So what's going on there? Please go and get that checked, because that was just giving me a lot of pain. So, and then when spirit gives me my messages, guys, I get them like a little faint message sometimes, or I get them like a flick. Okay, so sometimes if I'm feeling heart attack, or if I don't hear the word heart, or if I don't see the word heart, I actually feel the heart attack itself. So sometimes it'll be a mild, just little flick in the heart. Other times it'll be like so strong that it's actually giving me a heart attack, So, and if I don't acknowledge it, spirit will give it to me even stronger and stronger. That's how I receive messages. So it's the same for broken leg. I've been shot in the leg. I've lost my legs. I've had a broken back, broken neck. I've had lots of stuff happen to me with regards to the mediumship side from spirit to show me, and so that I can give validation to the person that I'm reading for. I also get an elderly man around you as well. And I feel like this man just hangs around all the time. Okay. So don't be afraid, because I feel like this is a great grandfather / grandfather. They're saying to me they both look the same. Father, grandfather, great grandfather, all look the same. That's what they're saying to me, because I can see the levels in them. And I feel like there's a number 12 around you. So December is going to be busy for you as well, and 3 for March. So going back to March again, 100% something significant in March. And I'll leave that there. Anything for you, Ellie? Over to you, Ellie.
Yep, I've got 3 validations. I think the first one's from Charmaine Baker. She said, "The car is my son's. He brought it from a car yard in Melbourne, and I didn't get a good feeling about it. Now it sits with that front panel you spoke about, seriously smashed."
Oh, so the panel is smashed. Yeah, right. Go figure. Go. Well done, Spirit.
And then Christine Foot said, "Validation. I'm in education now, but I'm not sure will I stay."
There you go. So I heard the word education as well, because I remember writing that down. Christine Foot, well done, Spirit. Yes, there it is there. Look, there it is there, guys. Where is it? Hang on. Whoops. If you can read my writing, there it is right there. Okay, so where's my pen gone? Somewhere there. There you go, education. So that's what I saw. I saw education as the word flash in front of me, and I also heard the word in my ear. So I get all the clairs, guys. I get all the senses. I feel everything. If you gave me your pen or keys or something like that, I could actually pull through spirit instantly. I pull through the energy really quick. That's called psychometry. So that's what I'm not psycho, but I get the psychometry part of it. So Tammy Hills from Connecticut, hello there. Stephanie Murray, hello. She says thank you. Flora, hello from Boston. So if there's she says hi from Boston. Please, any messages from my spirit dad? Mum is very sick. She's on morphine. Anything from spirit? Okay. Right, Flora. Okay. I feel like for your mum, I feel like that's I feel like that she's actually unconscious right now, to be honest. And I feel like that she's actually ready to be over to the other side with your dad, okay? And your dad's standing there like waiting. And I feel like your dad's showing me like a little bit of a belly on him. He's also showing me looks like to me like an old-fashioned chair. It's a dark color, and it looks like to me that the arms, like the armrests on the chair, and this is in your lounge room when you're kids. It looks like it's a big, thick wooden, I just heard is it masonry? Is that a wood? Do you know, Ellie?
Carpenter? Carpentry?
Carpentry.
Masonry is like tiles or something, isn't it?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't know. Like, here's me and Ellie trying to work. We're not builders, so. But I just heard the word masonry, and I feel like, I don't know why, but it looks like maroon color or like an old-fashioned wood type thing on. Is it? What is it?
It's stones.
Stone, is it? Oh, okay, there you go. So that's stone. It's definitely not stone. I don't even know what I have. Why did they show me the word masonry? Why did I get that? So what does that mean to you, Flora? And I also feel like for your dad too, that he used to recline in this chair, and he used to put his feet up on this old like leg footrest type thing, but it was not connected to the chair. It was like what they call them a poof in the old days, and it was like this black thing that he used to put his feet on. But he's also shown me too that he used to fall asleep in that as well. But the arms, he's shown me the armrest again, and he used to like leave his food or leave like a cup of beer or something like that on the armrest on itself. But yeah, going forward, I just feel like that he's hanging around here because he knows that mum's is unconscious or under, so to speak. I also get the number 16 around you. 1 and 6 is 7. So we've also got the number 8. So August is a significant month. So you've got birthdays, anniversaries as well. Now, why is my left hand hurting with you as well? Because I feel like I can't move my left hand. So the left hand, not into the shoulders. This is just the wrist or the hand itself and the palm. Actually, it's the wrist here, right here. I feel like something's happened, or mum's had a fall and that she's hurt her wrist, or someone around you's actually had a broken wrist. It could be well into the past or now or into the future. So I hope it's not future, but anyway, we'll leave it there. And I also get my right foot as well. So right big toe, like the bunion I feel like mum's had bunions on her feet as well, and that's from the tight shoes that she was wearing when she was younger. And I'll leave that there. And all the best with mum. Okay, thank you, Leona Sunday, liked and shared. Renee J, thank you. She says, wow, you're amazing. I try and remain humble there, Jade, but thank you. Lisa Hopper, Ethic, she says, was wondering if Spirit has any messages from my mum, please, and thank you, Spirit and Leslie. So Lisa Hopper. Okie doke. So what do I get for you there, Lisa? So I don't know if my right big toe is still hurting me around the area of the, like, you know, where you get a bunion. So I don't know if that was you or the last lady that I just read for. So it's still there. Now it's gone. So it must be you. It must be you. I feel like this is around your mum as well. Now, what is 68 to you? So 6 and 8, that's 14. So 1 and 4 is 5. So you got the month of May as well. So we've got those numbers. So 68, 14, 5, and May. Now my wrist is hurting again on the left side with you. I feel like that I had 2 spirits with the last lady and yours coming through. So I feel like my wrist is really, really sore, and there's something not right with the wrist and the palm area around you. It could be your mum as well. And I feel like she's the one that's had the fall. I feel like she was coming through as I was reading the last person. So I also get 11 around you. So the month of November is significant, and the month of February as well, and the number 2. So those are birthdays, anniversaries. Now they're showing me a home as well, and I feel like the home has to have some changes, like renovations, plumbing, or something like that. And I feel like there's a lot of issues with the house itself. Okay, so there's a lot of leaking. They're showing me leaking from the roof. They're showing me leaking from the toilet. The toilet, when you press the chain, it keeps flushing and flushing and flushing. So you got to keep pressing it again. So push it out as long as you can, because I feel like the money's a little bit tight at the moment. So then once you get yourself a bit more financial, which is going to come up around January, just after January/February for you, things are going to change for you. Okay, and I'll leave that there. So keep your chin up and look ahead. So yes, all right, over to you, Ellie. Play.
We are the Inside Intelligence Group.
That's what I was saying about that, because that'll throw you out.
Oh, yeah.
So what you need to do is you don't start it there, you start it here. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise that break will catch you. The break, which is I'm going to have a break. I'm going to grab a drink.
Australia-wide or global, facts, not opinion. 02882 9837 InsideIntelligence.com.au. Station sponsor.
We've got to throw in the ads, guys, because the sponsors sponsor the radio station, so we have to put them in anyway, so that we can justify their payment as normal, like a normal radio station. But is that air on? Because I'm still cooking. I can feel it, but it's not cold enough. Poor Ellie. She's gonna come out like an Eskimo. Yeah, just put it to me. That's it. Beautiful, Ellie. Yep, perfect. Oh. Poor Ellie. I'm cooking and she's freezing. All right, send me your love, guys. We're going to be going back on air in another minute and a half. Actually, 1 minute. Where are we up to? Marcia Borihorek. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, John Munro, hello. Oh, there we go. Rosie Stevens received her angel keyring. That's cool. So we're doing random act of kindness, guys. So send me through your random act of kindnesses. Has there any come through yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, random act.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Oh. Oh.
Are you okay?
2, 1.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. We've been going just for, how long we've been going for, Ellie?
50 minutes.
50 minutes. So we've got another hour and 10 minutes. Come along to the page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll see me there live on Facebook. I'm streaming across 7 platforms, YouTube, Twitter, Rumble, as well as the rest are on Facebook. I've also got a few workshops coming up. I've got a workshop coming up this Saturday night. So if you'd like to join it, go over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll see it there in the events section. It's all about helping people motivate themselves, as well as if you're an up-and-coming psychic medium. I don't teach with tarot cards. I teach you how to use your spirit guide and pull through as much messages from spirit without using anything like I do, because I wouldn't even know the first thing how to teach a card, that's for sure. I'd leave it to the experts, you know. So most of my people that have done my workshops have actually come out of those workshops, and they have all have been able to pull through spirit without using any tools. It's just direct messages from spirit. That's how I work. So what have we got here? So we've got Charmaine Barker. She says, today I joined in a search for a little 19-month-old boy that had gone missing from his home, and sadly he was found unresponsive. Oh no, that is terrible. That is so sad, Charmaine. Wow, that is really sad. I'm sorry to hear that. We will do a prayer. Harvey might send through a prayer. She sent me through a prayer. Harvey might send through me a prayer. Yes, well done, Zaria. Don't forget to leave validations, everyone. That's what I expect. If I'm giving you a private, a reading for free, then I expect to have a beautiful, meaty validation comes through, and that's why I have Ellie here to help me so that she can pick up the validations and and read them for me live on the shows. So I don't have time to do that. Well, I used to do that all by myself before you come along. You realize that? I said,
I don't know how you did
oh,
it.
she says, I don't know how you did it, Lesley. So over to you there, Ellie.
Yeah, so I've got a couple of validations. First one's from Michelle Colburn. She said, oh, Lesley, thank you so very much for your love, guidance, and advice. I truly appreciate it. Sending you a great big hug.
Oh, thank you. That's beautiful.
Charmaine Barker said, shoot from the hips. Yes, I have to learn to zip my lips, and I'm getting better. As in the belly bloating problem, it's a young lady, 100% my 17-year-old daughter, gets unexplained excruciating pain in her stomach. She's had so many tests, but it still randomly comes back.
I feel like it might be gluten.
Flora Semayo said, yes, Mum fell and broke her wrist and foot. Thank you so much.
That's why my wrist was sore. See, the pain's gone.
And Lisa Hopper F. Tink said, 68 is how old my mum is. March is my daughter's birthday, and also the month of her passing is in May. My brother's birthday is November. May is my brother's birthday. November is my dad's birthday month. The wrist is for me. I sprained it when I was younger while skateboarding. Thank you so much, Lesley and Spirit.
Wow, I think I've got everything 100% then. That's cool. Well done, Spirit. On fire. Right, let's keep going. So I like it when Spirit gives me the right messages. And actually, guys, the secret to reading is just saying everything that you get. So if you're an up-and-coming psychic medium, the difference between psychic and medium is that psychic is past, present, and future. And the mediumship side is talking to spirit. And like I said earlier, I talk to spirit, direct messages straight through. No, look, I've got nothing. I've just got my notepad that I write down your names and whatever else, the numbers that I get, and a pen. And I get all the messages on my right-hand side. That's how I operate, because it's my right brain hemisphere, which is the subconscious mind, that actually lowers the vibration. So there's none of this rubbish about people raising their vibration to do a reading. If I had to raise my vibration, I'm a personal trainer as well. So if I had to raise my vibration, that means that I would be doing a boot camp class or a boxing class trying to do a reading. Is that impossible or what? You have to lower your vibration. You have to be at peace. And when I do this, I'm completely calm inside. I don't feel any pain, no worry, no nothing. I feel completely at peace. And if you can actually get yourself down to a quiet, calm and peaceful, realm about yourself, then you will actually start to receive messages more if you're an up and coming psychic medium. And that's how I get it. And you've got to acknowledge every single thing that you get, regardless of what crazy it is or how weird it is. You have to say everything that you get. Otherwise, your messages will stop, because Spirit will just go, oh my God, throw his hands up in the air and say, why do I even bother? She's not even listening to me. I just gave her the biggest thing ever, and they're not even listening to me. So, and that's how Spirit works. If I don't say everything that Spirit gives me, or if he wants to tell me, say for instance the number 13, if he wants to tell me that number is significant, and he gets me to add everything together, because he knows I hate maths. So he'll say 13, add it together. I go, okay, thank you. Not, but it'd be 1 and 3 is 4. And then later on, if it's a private reading, it'll come back at the end of the reading and he'll say, no, 13 again. Then I know it's exactly 13, or the month of March that he wants me to, or the month of April that he wants me to repeat myself. So that's how it works. But if I've missed your question, then please put it up again, and tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county, where you watch me from, because I always like to get a laugh out of this. When you think about it, when you're a medium, you always get all the doom and gloom. You get all the deaths, you get all the sorrow, you get all the pain, you get all the hurt, you get all the, the people that are always suffering. So I try and lift up my shows so that it's a bit kinder and nicer for people to accept. And, I look for the things that are going to be more motivating for them. If they need to have a virtual kick up the butt, that's coming as well. So if someone's out there and I feel like they need to be pushed into some direction that is going to make their life a lot better, and then I'm the person that will do it. There's no mucking around here. I'm the real McCoy. So let's keep going. Lisa Hemingway, that's interesting. You have a great gift. Thanks for explaining it. Yeah, so I was just going to say too, with if you're an up-and-coming psychic medium, like I said, you must say everything that you get. For example, I remember doing a live show in person. There was about 48 people there or whatever it was, and I was ping-pong from one end of the room to the other. So down on the right-hand side was a family that had lost the husband, the father, the husband, and he was a truck driver, so he was pulling me down one end of the room, and then I was over to the left side of the room, and they had a guy that was a concreter, and sure as ever, he was huge. He was standing next to me. He was Samoan. I even got his name. His name was Charlie. And sure as ever, he was laughing at me when he was standing next to me. And this is in spirit. And I was laughing, and the whole crowd was laughing at me. And sure as ever, the wife and the sister was at the show, and I said, look, I want to say what he's just shown me, and I was laughing because he just showed me a concrete footpath. And I said to him, I don't really want to say it. And then he's saying to me on spiritual side, he says, just say it like this. And he was having a big joke, because he was a real jokester, this guy. And I thought he was just having another joke with me. And I said, look, I'm just going to say it, girls, anyway. And sure as ever, I said, he's showing me a concrete footpath. Well, they just cracked up laughing. And I said, what are you laughing at? They said, well, he's a concreter. So if I would not have trusted that message from spirit, I would not have got that correct. So that's what you got to do, guys. As crazy as it sounds that you're getting the messages from spirit or whatever the case may be, you need to say anything and everything that you get, because spirit will show you different things. And I'm a remote viewer, so I see everything. I see everything outside of your eyes. When you're a kid, I see what they show me from the other side of grandparents, parents, kids, whatever, pets, whatever it may be. That's what I get. And I see it as if I'm in that position or that spot with you. For example, like sitting in a car crash, they'll take me in car crashes and they'll show me the car crash, and I'll describe the car, the scene, everything. And then just before the crash is about to happen, my spirit will grab me out of the car, put me onto the side of the road, and I will watch the rest of the accident without me being in it, because my spirit needs to protect me. So I'm not the kind of person that actually runs around with sage or, runs around with all these rainbow colors on. I'm very sporty. I don't have all the that kind of stuff. I don't sage the home. I don't do anything. All I do is just white light myself every now and then, and I ask my spirit guide to protect me 24/7, and my daughter, my family, my pets, and everything, and my friends. So, and you guys. So that's what I do. I don't have this thing for sage and drawing. But if I'm going to tell someone to do it, it's because I feel like they need to do that to pull out that bad energy out of their home, because they're not as experienced as me to push that out, if that makes sense. So Jaylene Sinclair is watching. Hello there. So who else we got here? Renee J. Come on, Johnny Anderson, please come through. Okay, so who's Johnny Anderson? I'm gonna. Well, he's just drawn me to you there, Jade. So it's coming. So what do I get here? 23 for you. So the month of May, and also the number 5 again. So this is coming up a lot tonight. And I also see a dark-haired guy with dark brown eyes as well. Now, who's that around you? And I feel like there's an elder grandfather there with this man as well. And it's like he's shown me a beer. It's like he used to enjoy a beer, this man. And I know that sounds very general, but it's for him. And I'm also getting pain again in the right side of my lower abdomen area, around the female plumbing area. Okay, for you there, Jade. I mean, Renee. And I feel like this is significant, and it's coming over time every now and then for you. Okay, so please go and get that checked as well. Now they're also showing me itchy skin, and I feel like this either the man, what was his name again? Johnny Anderson. I feel like either he had itchy skin, like an eczema or some sort of itch or some allergy on his arms, or you do. So one of you has an allergy on the arms, or yeah, either you or this Johnny guy. And I also get the number 17 around you. So 1 and 7 is 8. So you got the month of August as well. So he's also showing me boat. And I don't even know why I've got to say this, but I feel like a dinky boat. So like fishing, and I see that out in the water. So it's like in a lake, or doesn't look like the ocean. I don't know. I just saw a flash, and I just saw the boat. I didn't pay attention to what the ocean or the lake was, the river or whatever it is. But I also see trees around, like they're saying to me like monsoon. I don't know. I just got monsoon. What's that mean? And I see boat around him. And I also feel like there's shaking as well. So do you have the shakes with your hand? Like when you get nervous, do you always shake with your hand, and like you're really quite anxious about things? It's not like that you suffer with a lot of anxiety. I just feel you get anxious. Okay, so you get worried really quickly. And he's saying to me, don't worry about it. He's saying to me, put your heart back from your sleeve. He's saying, like, pull it back, because I feel like that your heart is on your sleeve all the time, and that you're getting your vulnerability taken advantage of. And that's what he's here to tell me. So pull back everything, and love you, okay? And everything will start to pan out. And I'll leave that there. Any validations for you there, Ellie? Not yet? So love, like, and share the page, guys, and please send your validations through so that Ellie can read it. So Sandy Rosson, you are always spot on, Lesley. I have spoken to a few friends from around the country and in the UK. You are loved and appreciated. Thank you. That's beautiful, Sandy Rosson. I don't take this the wrong way, but I don't remember your name. I sort of do and I don't, because when I'm in flight with spirit, I don't actually remember everything that I say. Some things I do, but some things I don't. What have we got here? So, if I've missed your question, then please send it through again. So Charmaine Barker, the car is my son's car. Okay, I've already done that one, so I'm a little bit behind. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Finish. Says the world needs more people like you, Lesley. Well, I'm hard, I'm tough, but I'm fair. And I'm soft as well. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Tanya Aikens, you are very humble. Thank you. All right, Shah Charles. Would love a reading, please. So Shah Charles. How do I know that name? That name rings a bell. Well, I think she's been on my show a while ago. Okay, so I get 17 around you. I get the month of August and number 8. Now, who's like Anne or Anne Marie, Annie, Anne Marie? I don't know. I just got that name. Anne Marie, Annie, not Olivia, something like that. Something like Anne Marie. I feel like it's Anne Marie, Marianne. They said turn it back around the other way. So you can do it both ways. So I don't know. I'm just going to say the name, say whatever I get. So who's that, a person around you? If that's not you, I feel like it's in there. It's in that group, like Lisa Hemingway, Erin Walsh, or Brooke Louise. Tanya Aikens, someone around there knows one of these people, Marianne or Anne-Marie, Amy, something like that. And I also get number 13 around you. 1 and 3 is 4. So you've got the month of April as well, birthdays and anniversaries. And also I feel like the home is changing around you as well. So they're showing me the home, and I just got big birthday cake. So who's got a milestone birthday coming up? And I feel like this is going to be September, October. So end of September / into October, there's a function as well. So preparation for a function. Is that right? And I also get the number 17. Did I say? Oh, yep. So back to 17. So definitely number 17. 17, 8, or August around you is significant. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Thank you, Charlene. She says she's always accurate. She's such a humble soul. Yes, I try to be humble. Validation, I'm in education now, but I'm not sure I will stay. Christine Fort, I feel like that's going to pay off, but also I want you to look at something that's going to also move you away from that, because you're very clever and you're not using your full capacity of your brain, they're telling me as well. So you can stay in there while you transition across to something else. So you can you're actually very methodical, very OCD. So look at something like project management, where you have to be on point, deadlines and stuff like that, because you like all that paperwork kind of stuff. What else have we got here? Yeah. Okay, we've done that validation. I'm just going to go forward. So if I've missed your message, then please write it again. You're on the main page on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, so write it up there for me, please. I'm just going to scroll forward. Flora Samiao, she says, yes, Mum fell, broke her wrist and foot. Thank you. That's why I had my foot and my arm sore. Wow, that's so painful. I felt the pain. And what have we got here? So any validations there, Ellie? What about the Kimberly wiring?
The random act of kindness.
Did you get that one?
Yeah.
Okay, over to you there, Ellie.
So Kimberly said my random act of kindness was to check on an elderly neighbor who was anxious about her profile pic and bio on Facebook. I was able to take her photos that she loved and update things for her. Her loneliness made me sad, so I stayed and listened for a while. Her garden full of violet flowers, the most spiritual of colors. Her obsession with this whole light violet seems spiritual, like she knows something.
Yeah, right. Any other thing there, Ellie?
I've got another random act of kindness.
Yeah, beautiful.
So Aaron Walsh said a few weeks ago I helped out a former co-worker who was going through a rough patch. I gave him some money so he could buy shoes for a new job. I informed him that he did not need to pay me back, but to pay it forward when he was in a better financial situation.
Oh, that's it, 100%. That's beautiful. So what names was the second one there?
Aaron Walsh.
Aaron?
Aaron.
Oh, Aaron.
ERIN.
Yep. Okay, guys, can Kimberly Wiring and Aaron Walsh send me a private message to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and send me your postal address so that I can send you out some gifts, please, for your random act of kindness. Lisa Hopper, have you got that one there?
We've done that one.
Oh, we've done it. Okay, right. That's how far behind I get. Lucky for Ellie, I tell you. She keeps me on point here. All right, so let me go forward. So, guys, if I've missed your question, please write it again. Tell me where you're from. So I've got those two. Lisa Myers, good morning, Leslie. Lisa here from the States. It's morning here while evening there. So how's your daughter going there, Lisa, before I go and answer any questions? I've been thinking, I was only thinking of you yesterday, actually. So how's everything going? Oh, thank you, Charmaine Crystal Infused. She says, Leslie's workshops are amazing. I need to stop going to Lismore so I can keep doing them. Though laughing out loud always falls when I go away. Oh, geez. Never mind. So who else have we got here? Lorraine Aiken. Leslie and Ellie, do you have anything for me from my two brothers who recently passed? Thank you. I think I did a reading for you a couple of weeks ago, as I remember the two brothers. Why do I get sore throat? Have you bitten the side of your gum, like on your left side of your cheek? Because it's really sore on my mouth all of a sudden. So it feels really weird. And I also get the right ear around you and the right neck. So I feel like there's either sinus into the, like the ear, nose, and throat into the neck part as well, neck and ear. And I also feel like for you too, there's some issues with the belly as well. So I feel like things are unsettled. And I feel like this is a worrying thing, okay? You're not sleeping as well either. They just show me like restless legs in bed. So please be assured that there's going to be changes with you coming up. There's a few more little obstacles, and don't worry about it. Just every day, just rubbish little obstacles and stuff, you know. So don't stress. But I feel like the anxiety that you're having is you're just stressing about things in the future that you don't need to worry about because it hasn't happened yet. And I also feel like the number 12 around you, so December, and the number 3, March, is going to be significant. So between December and March, it's going to be very busy and very trying time for you. So keep your chin up, okay? I'm also getting headaches for you. So I've got this headache, like it's just pinged me on the right-hand side. So what's going on there? And I feel like that you've got, you know, like my left eye's twitching. There's a bit of stress on you, on your whole body at the moment. So I feel like there's inflammation. They're saying to me swelling and inflammation. So what's going on there? So what I want you to do is start to look at the nutrients that you're eating, which I don't feel like is on point, and your nutrition is down. They're also giving me a dry mouth as well, so not enough water around you either. So it's time for you to start looking at your health, Lorraine, and start picking up on all the issues that you have with your health. And I know that your brothers are in the past or in the passing, but they're both here, and they're also showing me. Did they used to like? Have you got a photo or something with them both on one side, each of you? Because I just saw that there, and it's like they've got you, you've got them underneath your wings. You know what I mean? So it's like that you were their rock. Apparently, that's what they're showing me. It's like you've got your arms up. There's one under one side and one under the other side. And that's pretty cool. And they want to lift you up and take you. So that's pretty cool. It's beautiful. And you feel them around as well. And they're always around you. Trust me on this one. They're always around. And do you see like the flickering light? I feel like there's a flickering light either in the laundry or the bathroom. Okay, so there's a flickering light. So look for that as well. And that's them trying to give you the signs. They've been trying to give you signs for a while, but you keep missing it. And they're saying, now she knows. Thank God. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Daniel Anderson, my father tragically drowned trying to save his dog on his golf course. He's still there. He's not there, Lovey. They don't stay on the golf course. They actually stay and they hang around people like you, their loved ones. They don't actually stay there. The dog meant a lot to. Was this like I just got spotty dog. And I also saw like a brown and white, but then I saw a brown and white dog, a medium size. Then I saw a spotty dog. I don't know. And then I heard spotty dog as well. Daniel Anderson. That's really, really sad. And also want to say too, the number 12 for you is going to be significant as well. So it's trying times again for you. And I just feel like that going forward, there's going to be some really, really happy times coming up. Now, your dad doesn't want you to suffer and be in despair. He loved that. Well, clearly he loved that dog a lot to be able to go and save it, especially in the Gulf lake. And I also feel like that he had a lot of people that went to the funeral as well. Now, he showed me the funeral. I feel like that was around 2 to 3 p.m. or something occurred 2 to 3 p.m. Was that the time of passing in the Gulf Lake, or was that around the time of the funeral? Now, what's the number 7 to you, the month of July? So I just got the number 7 straight away. And I'll leave that there. Actually, there's issues with the house. Is there issue with the house, or did the house get sold, or what's with the house? Because I just saw the house and I just saw papers. So like contract or paperwork. So usually when I see the contract, if you're signing anything, please be careful, because if that's if it's got clauses in it that you haven't read properly, that's a red flag for me. So, and I'm usually pretty right with my contracts as well. So make sure you double check that, please. Even if a lawyer's checked it, just please check it over yourself so you have the option of asking questions about it or get a second opinion. And I'll leave that there. Okie dokie. What have we got here? All right. Okie doke. Alison Turner, oh my God, Leslie, I thought it was just a dream, but I experienced the car crash as well. So is that clairvoyance? Yes, it is, my dear. So I don't like the word clairvoyance. I like the word psychic or medium. That's what I like. I don't, because clairvoyance, I don't know. I just feel like it's a bit wishy-washy, Psychic is past, present, and future. Mediumship is talking to the past loved one, and that's how it works. So, and I'll leave that there. Anything from you there, Ellie?
Just a random act of
Yeah,
kindness.
beautiful. Another one. Awesome.
So Rosie Stevens said, random act of kindness. I passed on my key ring you sent me to a young mum that's struggling without her children in her care and are being hurt badly, as I felt she needed my angel caring with her right now.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Well, you got to send me your postal address again so I can replace the one that you gave away there, Rosie, please. That's beautiful. Well done. See how good it feels to help other people, guys? So once you start becoming less, selfish and looking, not worried about what you've got wrong with you, there's always someone worse. There's always someone dying. There's always someone, getting their legs chopped off of them, and diabetes or something like that. There's always someone worse that's getting some, trauma, like children and stuff like that, So once you start helping people, it'll all come back to you and you start to feel rewarded. And that's why I like doing this. It's not for, like the big fat head that some mediums get, like the ego part. It's all about, sharing the love around the world and sharing my gift so that I can help people more. And, it pays off because I seem to be able to bring people out of despair. Right, what else have we got here? And my eyes are getting sore because I can't see as much now. Jenny Lynn Berkeley says, hello, I am going to find a guy for me soon. Am I going to find a guy for me soon, please? Thank you in advance. Jenny, I feel like yes, of course, but I don't feel like that's going to be till August next year, August to October next year. And you're going, oh, that's no good. But I feel like you have to actually like set yourself up so that you've got no baggage. I said this last night about relationships. When people have no baggage, you can have the luggage, but you can't have the baggage. Because when you have the baggage and you're always festering in the past, like we had a lady last night, I can't remember her name, but she said, oh, I've moved on from my ex and blah, blah, blah. But it had turned out that once we made her realize that she hadn't moved on because she was still talking about the domestic violence that she had from the past, So once you learn to get over that, or whatever the case may be, from people that's hurt you in the past, then you will be able to leave that baggage behind and don't look back. That's what I get for you there, Jenny. So leave everything behind and start looking for the future ahead, and it's all going to pan out for you. Okay, Brandy Brown Pearl in Mississippi, here, love. Thank you. So Cool and Gatter from Jody Rush. Thanks for joining me. What else have we got here? Okay, fair enough. I just had to read that one before I read it out. That's why I didn't read it out, because I can't read it out. So, okay, Crystal Infused. She says, shared and liked. Hi, Lesley. Hi, Spirit. My partner's nephew had a serious accident today. Wondering if you see him surviving. Yes. Oh, wow. Yes, please, if you have time, Lesley. Wow. Yes, I do. I feel like we're going to do a prayer for this person, Crystal, or Charmaine, and I'm just checking, yes. And I feel like this is going to be in the next, say, 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks. That's not good. And I see broken arms, broken legs, like hip, everything. So it's not good. And head pressure. So pressure in my head. So I feel like it's all here. Wow. And there's a lot of anxiety around the family as well. Now people are stressing. People are worried that this person's going to pass away. But I feel like the more they stress over the passing away and not the healing part, the more they're putting it out there with the universe. So please, you know what I'm like with this. Please push it out there so that this person survives and that you guys don't manifest his passing, okay? So 6 to 8 weeks. And I feel like he's going to be out of hospital. Now I just have my jaw. I have my jaw just cracking in. I feel like the jaw is broken or something's not right with the jaw area as well, because I feel like he can't talk. The hip area, back, everything's just a lot of pain. I feel like they've just put him in a coma. That's what I'm getting. I can see him lying there now. He's in a coma, but he's waving at me. He's smiling. So And I'm just saying, yeah. Okay, I can't say what I just saw on air, but yeah. I'll explain that to you later. Okay, Brandy Brown, I have a sore throat and inside my mouth. Okay, that's from before. So Shami Birrell, I listen to my husband constantly talk about his love of cars. Is that a random act of kindness? You're a funny woman, you are. Go, sister. Oh my gosh. So my belly is swelling very badly most days. Okay, Brandy, and I feel like that's because of your nutrition. So what else have we got here? So Lisa Hemingway, anything about when my partner will be able to start his life with me, please? Thank you. Why is that so bizarre? When will my partner be able to start his life with me? I don't understand that question. If I don't know why, but that doesn't sound right to me there, Lisa. Why can't he just do that now? Is this a I can't even say on air what I have a feeling it might be. I'm going to leave that one there as well. I've got to be careful of the media law on radio. So Diane Scott, thank you for your time explaining so can understand easy. I am a new coming on here, but heard the name Mary Ann, whom I know she loves crystals. Oh, there you go. She came on Facebook saying she missed a major accident today, and thanks to the angels from England, love a message. Wow, there you go. Mary Ann, well, there you go. Okay, let me go forward. So I'm just going to scroll forward. If I've missed your question, then please post it again. So did you grab that one there? Over to you there, Ellie.
So Lorraine Atkins said, validation. I have trouble with my stomach since having a gallbladder removed. I've been having headache, and March is when one of my brothers passed. I have their photos of them on the wall with Mum, who recently passed, and also I have a photo with one brother, me in the middle, and another brother on the other side.
There you go.
Everything you said is spot on. Thank you, Lesley. I will look out for the light, but my phone didn't phone my mum's number while it was on charging and not being touched. Mum passed this March. Oh,
wow. There you go. That's cool. That's spirit for you. And then also, just with regards to the gallbladder being removed, I had my gallbladder removed as well, and you can pretty much eat anything. Well, that's me, but you can pretty much eat anything except for some fatty stuff, because sometimes it makes your liver work in overdrive. If I eat anything fatty, then I'll have a little bit of issues with it transferring from the liver through the body, through the organs. So that's just me, though. And Rumble, she says, hi Lesley, I had a willy wagtail bird casually walk into my kitchen on the weekend. I've been told they are spirit messengers. Is someone trying to send a message from spirit? Look, I'm not sure if I just believe that's beautiful, and I do believe it's a message from spirit, but I don't believe that it's from someone trying to give you a message. They're just trying to let you know that they're around. That's how I see that. Okay, so there's the messages will come in other different ways as well, like flickering lights. You'll see the door close when there's no wind and stuff like that as well. Imagine living in my world. Today I was at work this afternoon by myself because everybody had left, and sure as ever, I had my phone. I just finished making a phone call to someone for work, and then I had the phone on the right-hand side, and sure as ever, I saw my phone transfer forward, and no one was there with me. No one was touching it. So, and I said, okay, thanks, Spirit. That's enough of that. Thank you. Stop trying to freak me out. Yeah, so... Okay, let me keep going. All right, where's the prayers? There's no prayers here yet. Sorry, hello. Brenda Thompson, hello. Ash Meadows, Lesley, when it rains, it pours. Do I wait for a man, father of my kids, or move forward to new ones? Thank you. I feel like the father of your children is going to be coming back, and I feel like for the sake of the children as well and for yourself, I feel like this person does love you, but I feel like that you two don't see eye to eye. That's what I don't see. Okay, so the things is going around money as well, and I feel like there's issues around just communication gaps. So let's put all the cards on the table when he comes back, and let's put everything out and just ask him all the questions and get everything over the line so that you can actually enjoy your life. Because I feel like you both want to be with each other because you're asking the question as well. But I feel like that both of you can either go both directions. When you've got to go with a new person, you've got to start all over again, and you've got to go through all the process again, all that trust issue, and then blah blah blah. And I feel like you'll be dodging bullets if you stay with your partner. Okay, if that makes sense. Anyway. Okay, Connie Michelle Grasso. She had a gallbladder removed and was sick in hospital 3 weeks. Was that? Well, I wasn't. Kayla Jenkins, how can I recognize that Granddad and Mum are with me? Just ask them. So Kayla, just ask them to show you a sign. So, for example, let me tell you a little story. So, if you want to move to Tamworth, for example, and you want 3 signs from your loved ones that it's the right thing to do to move to Tamworth, so what you do is you say, show me 3 signs in the next 7 to 10 days. I don't care what they are, that yes, I should move to Tamworth, and as sure as ever, you'll be minding your own business, sitting at the lights, just waiting for the traffic lights to change, and then you'll see a Tamworth transport truck drive past you. So that's your first sign, yes. Then the next few days later, you might see, Tamworth Musical Festival on the news. That's your second, and then so on. You might see, in the paper or in like an advertisement or something like that, you'll see something about Tamworth property or whatever that may be, or Tamworth real estate. Okay, so that's your third. So then look for things like that. Ask them to give you signs, and they will give you the signs. You just got to learn to talk to them. Everybody can talk to spirit. I'm not the only person in the world that talks to spirit, but every single person on this planet can actually talk to their spirit guides. They just don't know how to. Once you start lowering the vibration, being very peaceful and very calm with yourself, you'll be able to see how much information that you get from your past loved ones, and they'll show you more signs. It's like when it was my birthday, not this year, last year, I was walking down the stairs at home, and sure as ever, my grandmother, that I used to be her favorite, she used to have lavender flowers out the front of her house growing, and I had this big overwhelming smell of lavender for my birthday. And normally I have like dry lavender in the house that people give me, and sure as ever, my grandmother showed me that. So there you go. But over to you there, Ellie. Is there anything from you? Yep. So we'll be back in a second. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Hi, it's Bill from New Vision Real Estate. Here to talk to you about side tables.
Let's get a drink.
You can all fit nice side tables in your home, whether you're always too small for the right table, or you can't fit a deluxe bedside table in your room, let alone the king-size bed you want. It's time to upgrade. It's time to upsize. So, if you need someone technical, knowledgeable and thorough, and extra evidence, well performed in best shape, get new top dollar and you Bill from New Vision Real Estate. NewVisionRealEstate.com.
Oh, I'm still hot. I'm still hot. Can you believe it? I've got the air on me, but I don't think that thing works. Must be the wrong temperature or something, Ellie. The wrong settings. I have no idea. Poor Ellie's freezing.
We are the Insight Intelligence Group.
Send me your messages, guys.
Investigations and
Ah.
risk management, workplace investigations, competitor analysis, social media intelligence, reputational risk management, internal or external investigations. Professional and proactive Insight Intelligence Group works with you to ensure the success of the investigation. Australia-wide or global, facts, not opinion. 02 882 9837. InsightIntelligence.com.au.
Station sponsor. Visit the hidden Rookwood sculpture exhibition at Rookwood Cemetery from 10 September to 9th October. The sculpture walk starts from the Rookwood General Cemetery office and invites you into the rich richness of Australian artists against the backdrop of Australia's most historic cemetery, sunrise to sunset. Entry is free. Plan your visit at hiddeninbrookwood.com.au for information, including guided tours, maps, public program, and artist information. Station sponsor.
This used to be in every car. A little lever on the dash. Left for cold air, right for hot air. But no matter how many times Jenny slides it from left to right, the car's just as cold. And no matter how many nights her and her mum sleep in this car, it's just as uncomfortable. For every person you see sleeping on the streets, there are 13 more that you don't see. So donate to the Red Shield Appeal today at salvationarmy.org.au to help the salvos leave no one in need. Station sponsor.
And welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium, and I relay messages from Spirit through to you. So now we've got 30 minutes to go. We've got another validation there for you there, Ellie. Got that one? Yeah.
So is it Charmaine?
Yeah.
So Charmaine said, thanks Leslie, my partner's nephew fell backwards. Oh no, offering it to an electric skateboard, smashed his head, skull open, split the helmet in half. Yes, they just put him in a coma mid-arvo today. I don't think he has a broken arm, leg or hip. However, just last week I did Reiki on my partner's friend's ex-wife, which is what else I think you're talking about, who you said you can't say it on live air, was in a car with someone under the influence and broke almost every bone in her body and was also in a coma. This is the third person we know in 2 weeks in a coma. So thank you so very much for your help. My partner is extremely anxious and stressed, and his sister is beside herself with worry.
Jeez. They've got to put it out there so that they put out the good energy there, Charmaine. You know that. So try and raise up the energy around it. Okay. You know what I'm talking about. So Kayla Jenkins says, I am just missing my mum and granddad and want to hear from them. So Kayla, so I get the number 17 around you as well. I get also the month of August and number 8. So I just heard the word picnic by the water. I just saw it and I just heard the picnic. And I also get the number 23 around you. So 2 and 3 is 5. So you got the month of May as well. So what's coming up next year in May? I feel like this is a birthday, anniversary, and milestone coming up next year around October as well. And just going forward, so you want to hear from your mum and your granddad, and I feel like they're just like it's two peas in a pod over there. And they used to have an off and on relationship with when they were over here in the living. So it's either with you or with them. I just feel like there's a bit of a roller coaster relationship. So 1 minute they were happy, next minute they were sad or upset or disappointed and arguing or something like that. Because I see arguments around you and I don't know which one it is, because it looks like both of them, unless they either show me that they used to have arguments with other people. It doesn't look like them. It's a bit confusing. I've got about 3 or 4 spirits here with you. And I also get 17 around. Yep, so coming back to 17, 100% 17 again. So what's the number 17 around you? Or 1 and 7 is 8, so you've got the month of August. So that's actually really quite significant around you. And it also showed me like buckets of water. I have to say what I get. This is quite weird. I haven't had this one before. Buckets of water, like pails of water. He's saying to me, your grandfather, pails of water. Did he used to get you to fill up buckets of water with the lake or something like that around where he used to live when you were little, when he was here? Because he's just showing me pails of water and like some little girl holding them. So, and I'll leave that there, but please rest assured they're always with you. They're not just always with me. Okay, they come through to me so that I can relay a message to you. I'm just the messenger. And I also get the headaches around you as well. So please look after yourself. Go and get them checked out. I feel like this is more on the right side for the headaches. And the sinus and hay fever is already flaring up as well. And I'll leave that there. Okay, let's keep going. So Andrew Turner, you guys need to switch sides so you get the air directly on you. Yeah, well, it actually kind of blows over the top of Ellie's head, but she still gets cold. But yeah,
Oh, no, I'm not cold.
oh, you're not cold? You're
No,
good? Okay,
I'm
good.
good.
As long as you're not freezing. I feel sorry for Ellie because I'm always hot from spirit, and then like when I get here, it's so cold outside, and you walk into the studio, and it's like an oven for me straight away. So, anything else there from you there, Ellie? Not yet. So here we go. All right, we've got. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for easing some of the anxious people. I can't thank you enough. That's okay, Charmaine. It's all good, lovey. That's what I do this for. So Glennis Lacey on the 18th of September and randomly looked at my phone. It was 1818. Would this be what would this mean, please? Oh wow. So go and look up the numbers 9 and 9 as well as 8 and 8. That's cool. I love that. And I love your little photo there too. That's really cool. How do they do that, Ellie? Do you know how they do that?
It's a little avatar thing on Facebook. I can do it.
Avatar thing.
I can do it.
You can do it?
I should be able to.
Yeah, that's cool. So Lisa Hemingway, you picked up on me, anything for me and my partner. So didn't I already do a reading for her? Yeah, I did. I did it there. Did I say anything earlier? I wrote her name down. I can't remember. Oh gosh, I can't remember what I said. I feel like for you there, Lisa, look, I don't even know what I said. I wrote arrow over. So I did. No, I didn't. Gosh, that's spirit for you. Sometimes I can't remember a thing that I've actually said. Like 10 minutes to half an hour will go by, and then I don't even remember what I said unless I go back and watch it. That's just spirit. I'm in flight. I call it being in flight. So I do get left side of neck with you. So around where the ear is, around this side, coming down. So the neck is quite like stiff around you, and I also feel like the left shoulder. Something's not right around the left shoulder around you as well, or your husband. So I feel like there's weakness there. They're saying to me all over body weakness, and nutrition is down as well. So you're both not eating right for your. They're saying. I had a grandfather or an elderly man in spirit just say they're not eating right for their height. So are you guys tall? Are you, or medium to tall? So not eating right for the height. I feel like that's an old saying. And I also get really, really dry mouth. So not enough water, not enough nutrients, zinc deficient, vitamin C, you name it, iron, everything. And I feel like that everything needs to be looked at, okay? Even though you feel like you eat occasionally good, I don't feel like it's enough to get you all the proper nutrients in your system, especially water. And I also see restless at night as well. It looks like the person that's sleeping on the right, I feel like this is you, Lisa. And do you sleep on the right? There's a saying, no, you switch sides. Slept on the left. So they just showed me, no, looks like to me that your husband's on the right-hand side of the bed. Okay? And it also showed me window on the right side. You don't like to be next to the window, is that right? So sometimes I get that mirrored. And then they swap it and I go, hang on a minute, you're confusing me. And I'll leave that there. So what else have we got here? Just send me your questions again. If I've missed it, I'm sorry. I don't get to see it. I'm streaming across 7 platforms tonight. So Kayla Jenkins, I don't know why August and May came up. I can't think of what's going on in those months. Never mind, because it will come up. I don't get those numbers or dates or months for no reason. So Roseman, you're amazing, Leslie. Love listening to you. Thank you. So Susan Sanders, good morning. Blessings from USA. Roseman, am I on the right page? Yes, you are, lovey. Let's keep going. So Vanessa Redkin, Leslie in spirit. It's my baby. Oh, jumped. It's my baby boy's 17th birthday tomorrow. I'm excited for him. I've raised him all on my own since he was about 4 years old. I'm very proud of the young man that he's becoming. That's beautiful, Vanessa. Well done. It's awesome, and he loves you too. He thinks a lot of you as well. It's like a really good alignment of souls. You know, it's beautiful. You remind me of my daughter. It's pretty much the same as my daughter and myself. We get along really well. I come home tonight from work, and I was thinking, why is she so quiet in her room? And then sure as ever, guess what she's done? She's gone and bought a McLaren Lego set kind of thing, and she's putting it all together, and it's like a Meccano set. I said, "What are you doing?" She goes, "I think I've found my new forte." She says, "It just gives me so much peace to put it all together and get all these tiny little pieces, like hundreds of little pieces, and manipulate it, put it all together."
I bought a 7,000 Lego set.
Oh my God, did you?
It's a Titanic. It's
Yeah, right.
that long.
How much did that one cost you?
1,000.
Oh my God, I can tell Olivia that one. So she went past the shops the other day and she saw a Ferrari in the window. And she says, "Oh wow, look at that!" So they went in there and she ended up buying the McLaren one.
Yeah, I buy little Lego sets. I've got Lego sets all over my
Yeah,
room.
we had Lego sets when we were kids. We had thousands of pieces everywhere. And you know what the worst part about treading on the damn Lego, the corner of it used to, oh my God, it used to hurt your feet. So let's keep going. Okay, so Kimberly Wiring says, "Lesley, I have 4 spirit guides, members of my family. Granny was the last to visit a few months ago, no one else for a long time. I especially wonder about my son Jay and if he's happy in heaven with my brother and also his great uncle and great grandma. Jay's birthday, don't tell me the dates, guys. 19th of 7th 94, who loved the ocean, and please could you make a connect, Lesley, and thank you for a prize. I will add message to your messenger with postal address." Okay. Did we?
That was a random act.
Oh, random act of kindness, right. I was thinking, what am I doing? I can't even remember that. Yes. So where you said there, no one else for a long time, and every time you say that, Kimberly, no one else is going to come through. Okay, so every time you're planting the seed with the universe or spirit and you're saying, "I don't get them, I've got a blockage," or whatever the case may be, they're not going to come through. They're going to go, "Well, why should I bother? She doesn't want to know I'm here," but they'll show you faint. It's not like a direct message, not like somebody knocking on the front door and saying, "Hello, where are you? What are you doing? How's your day?" They don't do it like that. They're actually really, really quiet. It's really faint, the messages, so you'll get things like that. So look for the faint messages. Don't ever say out loud that you can't get this and there's a blockage and blah, blah, blah. I don't believe in blockages. Okay, Mandy Brown. She said, "You missed several comments I sent you. One was just telling you thank you for just being here. I love to listen to you and your encouraging words, and you seriously inspire me." Thank you. Actually, your words help me to get through the day. You're so accurate and not fake. Thank you. She says, "You don't ask for anything from anyone. You do this for free. How wonderful are you?" She said, "It takes a lot of your energy to do this. I know you're such a blessing to me. Thank you and God bless you." You're welcome there, Mandy, and that's beautiful words. Thank you so much. As much as I receive all these compliments and that, I don't take it on board. I try and remain as humble as I can so that I can. I don't know. I just feel that if I get a big fat head about what I do, then I will. I don't know. I don't want to lose the messages from spirit. So I'd rather just remain humble, if that makes sense. But thank you for that. It's beautiful. And I'm so happy that I can help you because I know you've been on here a few times there, Mandy. And I know that sometimes, the despair, and I feel the despair in the comments, and I feel the despair in myself from when I read you. And yeah, I know that you're coming a long way and you're going to get there, girl. So keep going and don't stop in the middle. Okay. Sometimes I don't get to see all the messages, guys. So Spirit will just keep telling me to push the screen up and just keep going. So don't be offended if I miss your messages. It's better to write it all at once, so that because sometimes it pauses me. So, but Brandy Branch says, "Yes, I also commented on your love. You give me peace and brighten my day." Yeah, thank you. Well, this brightens my day to hear that I'm doing this for you. So right back at you. Lisa Hemingway, "I think that you were thinking of my ex-husband earlier." Thanks, Leslie. Okay. Okie dokie. Mandy, "I don't feel like that it's a good idea to get back with that man that you've been with for a few months. I really liked him a lot. Plus, any spirits, yeah. I just feel like it's not the right thing." Donna Brooks, "My daughter is embarrassed and ashamed of me. Heartbreaking." Oh, lovey. Why? What is the story? What is the story? I'm not going to say it here on air because I feel like it's too personal, Donna, okay? Vanessa Redgan, ouchie, when you step on Lego, yes, with no shoes on, doesn't that hurt? I'll tell you what, I used to have a lot of Lego when I was a kid, but I'm telling you now, it's extremely painful, and that's what I do remember about Lego. Not that I built anything, I wasn't any kind of builder, let me tell you, but the pain when you trod on it accidentally, far out. So okay. I just had to read a long message there for a second because I didn't want to say it on air. But I'm not going to say it on air as well. Kiora Leslie, Maria Kalka, hello there. Margaret Bennett, hi Leslie, do you see my house move soon? Still packing those boxes. Oh, dearie me. Yes, I do. What did I say to you last time? I do remember this, and I do remember seeing the boxes, and I said that you'd be packing it, and I said it was going to be around October, November, because I just got that again for you, Margaret. So, Margaret, yeah, I do see that around October/November. And by January, things are going to be settled down, okay? So January/February, and I feel like there's going to be a work change around you as well, or something to do with money coming in. So definitely something to do with money coming in, work change, business, something. Oh, you've got an idea. You've got lots of ideas, actually. So Lisa Hemingway, can you tell me when me and my partner will be living together, please? I've already answered that one earlier. I remember that one. I couldn't answer that one too much anyway. Tina Milton, I don't like talking about random act of kindness I have made. She says, I don't do it to be recognized for doing it. That's fine. That's perfect. I'm a bit of a teddy bear collector, so I'm culling them right now. So when I go to the shops, I take one with me, and with the parents' permission, I pass it onto a new mummy to care for it. That's beautiful. Yes. Well, if you want to be recognized for your random act of kindness, which it was, send me your postal address there, Tina, and I will send you a gift from Jess Black, the lady that makes all the crystal bracelets. So over to you there, Ellie. We've got anything? Nothing? Or we need to do... Oh, yep. So we'll be back in a second. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Are you looking for a home loan? Or
That computer's frozen again. That computer's frozen again. Frozen again.
Oh.
She can find you the best deal according to your personal situation. Best part is, you won't pay a cent for the services. Call Deb on 0449 909 133. The mortgage broker. He puts the fun back into finance. Debbie does homeloans.com.au. Station sponsor. Learn something new in 2022 with the Parramatta College. 22 courses are open for enrolment and include business and work skills, computer skills, leisure and lifestyle, languages. The Parramatta College also offers New South Wales government-funded courses. Eligibility criteria applies. Improve your personal and professional development with an award-winning community college. Enroll today at the Parramatta College. Call 9687-2072. That's 9687-2072. Or visit parramattacollege.edu.au. Station sponsor. More fun at Wakers. Enjoy free live music every Saturday night at Wakers Cocktail.
Another minute and a half.
And Sunday afternoon at Wakers Sports. And every Sunday afternoon.
Send me your questions, guys.
Plus, enjoy a full range of dining facilities. Visit the website at www.workersclub.com.au for the full music schedule, plus plenty of other activities, including raffles, bingo, promotions, and fun events. Workers is your club. Station sponsor. The Hills to Hawkesbury Community Newspaper is a family-owned and operated free community magazine. 10,000 copies are printed every fortnight and delivered to 70.
So, guys, if I'm not getting your messages or if I don't see them, and I can't see them, so if you're on one of the other pages, I'm only looking at the page Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on the main Facebook page. So come over to that page and send me your questions. I just saw one from Tina Simpson. So we've got 30 seconds, guys. But Tina Simpson. Sometimes I don't get to see everyone's question.
It's free to get involved, and it's all online, so you can participate no matter where you are. For more information, visit t2study.com.au.
And welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and I relay messages directly from Spirit straight through to you. So come along to the page, love, like, and share it, and send me your question. Do not give me dates, do not give me names, numbers, or anything like that. Just send me your question so that I can see your question up there, and I can actually read it out and then answer it for you live on the show here. Now, I've done over, Facebook says I've done 291 live shows, but I've counted 257 live shows, I think, but Facebook could probably be right. But that's how many shows I've done. I've got over 3,000 validations in my Facebook, my validations album on Facebook on my main page. So go there and have a look at all the validations I've got. Every show I try and get to all the validations on my shows and snapshot them and put them into the album. But sometimes, it's just when you got to go through 1,000 comments, it's crazy. It takes a lot of time. So Lisa Meyer, she says, I have to move sadly. Landlord is selling the home. Will I have a nice home for next that I love as much as this home? I'm putting it out there. Yes, you will, Lovey. And I said this to you a while ago. I'm pretty sure I remember telling you that you were going to be moving around October/November. Okay, so that's what I had. Kimberly Waring, thanks, Leslie. I just miss my guides. They were all my favorites. I appreciate your advice. And they're still there, Lovey. Didn't realize I was limiting in my mindset and change it. Yeah, 100%. So they're still there. They're always there. Just because you don't see spirit every 2 seconds and they're not knocking at the front door and saying, hello, how are you? It doesn't really matter. They're always there. They don't always give you a big, huge sign to acknowledge them. Over to you there, Ellie.
So there was a validation from Ash Meadow. She said, thank you, Leslie. Amazing as always. We're currently off recent as he pulled away, and as soon as he did, guys came out wanting to take me on dates. So wasn't sure when I was
when it rains, it hails.
I love and always hold out hope. Definitely communication is our issue, as we both have different styles. He is non-emotions, hold it in, and I am all out and full of emotions. But I'd rather him than start again. I've said that to family.
Yeah, 100%. So the expectation that you have for him, just because you're all out there and you're all, full steam ahead and, loud and proud and all that stuff, doesn't mean that he has to be the same. That's why you met, because opposites attract, So let him be the way he is, and then you won't have such a communication breakdown. He's not, if he's there with you, he's not there with someone else. You know what I mean? So just because he's not loud and proud and crazy, doing something weird or every 2 seconds, doesn't mean that he's not there for you. So Tina Simpson, I did my first live on Saturday. Fair enough. Lisa Myers, congratulations, 257 live shows. You truly are inspiration to all of us. Yeah, so it could be a bit more. I think I might have done a bit more, because Facebook says 291. And I thought, okay, well, maybe I can't count. Well, I seriously can't count. So we've got Brooke Louise. Hi, Leslie and Spirit. Can you tell me why I'm still going through dark nights of the soul? When will I find my wings? Dark nights of the soul. That's interesting. I don't understand what do you mean by dark nights of the soul. Does that mean that you can't sleep, or does that mean that you've got issues with spirit? What do you mean? Just can you give me something that's basic question, not this fluffy stuff that I really don't like. Tell me ask me the question that you want. Will I find my wings? What does that mean? That you're a psychic medium? Am I guessing this one? Does that mean that you're a psychic medium and that you want to, become helping people like me? What does it mean? I don't understand it. Sorry. I need basic stuff. I am blonde, so. Jody Rush, hi Leslie, can you please give me spirit guidance on my health, as it's been a long road? Any messages from my mini adult children? So I'm going to go with the health with you, and I do feel like there's a lot of dry mouth and like the body's all drawn in, you know. So please look into even having things like lemon water, like hot lemon water for you as well, to get the minerals into you. Your diet is not extremely fantastic, and that's why you have a dis-ease so in your system. And I feel like there's diabetes as well, or someone around you that's got diabetes. So who's that? Because I just feel like that there's someone that's not looking at that. It's all up and down at the moment, Jody. I'm just writing your name down. So looking at someone that's around you that's got diabetes, also see circulation, and the circulation and the bloodstream is not clean. So you need to remove toxins. You need to get all that rubbish out of your system, okay? And the only way you're going to do that is to start eating healthy, because I feel like that there's too much other stuff, you know. If you're smoking and stuff like that, guys, you have that tar from that smoking, so that's no good for your system. What do you think? It's like that old ad that they used to put on TV where they used to wring out the sponge that had all that black stuff that come out of it, you know. So you got to start looking after yourselves, guys. You only have one body. If you've got an ailment, if you've got something wrong with you, then you're doing something wrong. Okay, so you shouldn't have pain. You shouldn't have all these issues if you're doing the right thing with your body. So have a think about that. I'm doing my Psychic PT course coming up next month anyway, so maybe you should join that. There's a lot of information. The last time I did that course was the first time I did it as well, and there was 3.5, nearly 4 hours of me talking of that, just to educate people in the course that, you know, what to do here and what to do there. So Lorraine Fraser, my son was in today complaining about his knee. You told me the other day someone was struggling. My son's friend was in a bad place. He contacted family, etc. Hopefully he's saved him. Beautiful. Thank you. She said, thanks for the validation. Yes, I remember that now. And your son is complaining about his knee because he has weakness in the hips as well as in the hamstrings. Okay, so hips and hamstrings. So remember, with the hips, if you have low sore back or a lower back pain, you always have weak glute medius and glute minimus muscles. And then also with the knees, if there's any cracking or issues with the knees, if he hasn't done an injury, then you always have weak hamstrings. So he needs to go to physio. Please get him into physio. A sports physio is better. So Dilly Ash says, Lesley, can you do a therapy course on the weekend, but at a later time for us in the US? Yes, lovey. Just tell me what time. Do you want me to do one in the mornings for you? So let me know what time. So whatever time it is, I'm happy to do it. And I'll leave that there. Over to you there, Ellie. Is there anything else? No? And I don't think Miss Harvey is here tonight. She's off for tonight. So what we'll do is we'll say goodnight to everybody, and we'll love and like and leave you to love the page and to like the page and to share it as well. And I'll be back tomorrow night from 10 o'clock till midnight on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And you're listening to a live 90.5 FM. And I'll see you later. Take it easy. Have a great evening and morning and day. Bye. All righty. Good night, everybody. Take it easy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, see you.